This Around Our Area segment is brought to you by Columbus Community Hospital. From providing treatment and comfort to the sick to welcoming new life into the world, we bring compassion and excellence closer to you. Columbus Community Hospital, where your health matters. Welcome to another edition of Around Our Area here on News Channel Nebraska. I'm your host, Grant Otten. Joining me today is Pastor Michael Klott, and we're here to talk a little bit about Peace Lutheran Church. Pastor, how are you doing?
Doing real well, Grant. Good to be with you today.
Yeah, excited to be here and talk to you too. I guess just to start out a little bit, can we talk a little bit about the history of Peace Lutheran Church and how it's been kind of around here in Columbus?
Peace Lutheran Church began in January of 1961 as a mission congregation and has grown steadily since that time. And it's been great to see that spiritual and numerical growth over these past over 55 years now.
And not only the growth in congregation and everything, but physically the building itself has grown over the years. What are some of the additions that you guys have made? Because it has slowly gotten larger and larger.
Yeah, back in the middle 1990s, we added on 10 new classrooms for Sunday school and Bible classes and for outside fellowship groups to come in. We also added a youth room and a music rehearsal room and a conference chapel area. We expanded our narthex and also we built new offices, so it's neat to be able to be part of that whole process too.
And you've been a pastor here for a while. What's the growth since you've been here, really? What's kind of the growth been like? It seems like it's been pretty good.
Yeah, when I came here, Peace had a little over 1,000 baptized members, and the peak of our growth was just a couple years ago. We got up to 1,800 baptized members, so God has really been good and brought us a lot of people here over the years.
I guess talking a little bit about the church and other things that you guys do. Obviously, you have services on Sundays, but you have choirs and Sunday schools and all these other things that you mentioned. Can you talk about some of the things you guys have going on here?
Yeah, we have a real active music program. We've got 2 bell choirs, an adult vocal choir, a contemporary worship team, a children's choir, brass choirs. We're very blessed musically. We also have a very active midweek program for ages 3 through grade 8, where we have about 120 young people here every Wednesday night to learn more about God from His Word and to enjoy Christian fellowship with each other. And we also have an adult Bible study that meets on Wednesday nights as well as on Sunday mornings too. So a lot of opportunities for growth for a person in his or her Christian faith and living out their Christian faith in their daily lives.
And I know very well myself about the mission work that you guys do, but can you talk a little bit about the different mission things you guys do? Because you guys are very active that way too.
Yeah, we are. Back in the middle 2000s, our Nebraska district, the Lutheran Church Missouri Synod, asked our congregation to begin a mission church because they knew we had a lot of strong leaders in our congregation. So we started a church which came to be known as YMCA to provide more opportunities for people to come to saving faith in Jesus Christ and live out their Christian faith in their daily lives. And that's been a real blessing for the community because a lot of people have become part of YMCA while Peace has also continued to grow too.
Well, when you see the growth that YMCA is going through as they look to eventually move into the old YMCA facility, is that similar to the growth you kind of saw in Peace Lutheran? And that's got to be pretty exciting for you.
Yeah, it really is. It's really been neat to see. As I look back over the years, I was really involved in leadership at the YMCA for several years, and I've played a lot of basketball there over the years too. And so it's kind of neat to look back and see how my involvement there then and with the Y moving out to their new wellness center, and now the congregation that our church helped begin is going to be moving into where the Y used to be. That's really neat to see.
So can we talk a little bit about some of the pastors that have come through here as well?
Yes, there's been several pastors here at Peace over the years, and the one that really was here the longest before I came was the Reverend Ernest Smith. He served here from 1976 until 1991, and then in full-time ministry. And then when I came, he went to part-time ministry and continued to serve in that way until June of 2014. Currently on our staff, it's myself and then Pastor Corey Burma, and then Stacy Holt, who is our Director of Christian Education. We also have a full-time secretary, a part-time secretary, a part-time business manager, a full-time daycare director, Lisa Thomas, part-time custodian, and then 9 part-time daycare workers that are part of our staff here at Peace.
As you look at the growth moving forward, do you guys have anything currently in the plans as far as growing Peace even further?
At this point, we haven't really discussed anything as far as future expansion, but I wouldn't be surprised someday if we'd get to that point again. And right now, we're just content with what we have here as far as the building goes, but the congregation continues to grow, so that's really neat to see as well.
And people who are maybe familiar with the building itself probably recognize it by the giant piece of the building that juts out on the southeast side over here. There's a big stained glass window behind there too. What's on that stained glass window if someone's driving by?
There's a number of Christian symbols that are on the stained glass window, and so we try to keep that in front of our people too, the different things that are up there as a reminder to them about their daily walk with God.
Well, Pastor, thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks, Grant. It's been great to be with you today, and God's blessings to you and all that you do.
Thank you, Pastor. And thank you guys for tuning in for another edition of Around Our Area here on News Channel Nebraska with Pastor Clark. I'm Grant Otten. See you next time.